को ऊपर लेटो हम लोग।
हाँ वही इसी रहने में खाली ये कवर कम करा के खेले थे।
क्या फायदा है?
वो
मैनेज करे तो हो गया था ना।
छुट्टी खिंची करके खाली सोल्यूशन क्या हुआ, 1920 की जगह 1718 हुआ, बस एक और से ज्यादा रेडियस बढ़
रुको
गया।
रुको रुको, आप आवाज जा रहा है। अब आप नहीं क्या
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the first match of this Super Sunday. The Fearless taking on the one champion Cricket Academy. Pardon, it's the Pink Panthers. Fearless CC won the toss and decided to bowl first on the surface. Beautiful shot that is. Just over pitching, and the batsman going after that one immediately, lofting it over the bowler's head. No chance for the mid-off fielder to cut that off. Good start to the innings, and Rilas are ready, getting a move on early. First, he got a full toss, couldn't get it to the boundary, but the next ball, he got it over pitched, and this time he makes no mistake, gets that one to the boundary. Much better length this from Sandeep. Sandeep, 70 matches, 61 wickets, economy slightly on the higher side, 8.24, with the best bowling figures of 4 for 17. Nicely bowled. Coming back in sharply. On the other hand, these two batters are very aggressive and they're very experienced as well. Rilasa Reddy, we have seen earlier how capable he is with the bat, how aggressive he can be with the bat. 162 matches, average close to 33, strike rate of 112. What a shot that is. Sit back and admire that shot. That came right out of the middle of the bat. A couple of dot balls and then a beautiful punch of the back foot from Rilasa Reddy. So a couple of boundaries in the first over. And when you talk about good batters, you can't leave Anirudh behind. Such an elegant left-hander. And you know, with the left-handers, it's all about class touch. And he has got a very good healthy average of 44. Strike rate close to 150. When you set the tempo at the top of the order, you are giving your team every chance to score some good runs. Full toss. Hits it wide of mid on, and they're coming back for the second. These two are quick. These two are young. End of the first over. 12 runs on the board for the Pink Panthers. It's 12 without loss. Bob sharing the new ball with for the fearless CC. Starts off with a full toss on the pads. Worked away on the onside behind square. The ball is racing away to the boundary. Anirudh gets off the mark with a boundary. That's a warm up delivery from Bob on the pads. And the batter of a class of Anirudh will not miss out on it. All he had to do is get the bat down in time and just place it in the gap, and the outfield will do the rest. Here at the one champion ground, the outfield is lightning quick. You get full value for your shots, though the ground is a little. Beautiful punch now off the back foot towards long off for a single. That's what good batters do. They get a boundary, then they just look to rotate the strike, keep the scoreboard ticking. And the good thing for the Pink Panthers is that these two are very, very different with their approach. These two are very, very different in the shot making. One likes to go very aggressive and plays the unconventional shots, which is Anirudh, who likes to put the pressure on the bowlers. And on the other hand, Rilasa Reddy relies on proper cricketing shot, short ball, and that was there for Rilasa Reddy to hit that towards the square leg, and he makes it look very effortless. That was a nothing ball. No effort behind that ball. That didn't bounce much. It sat in the wicket. So the Pink Panthers have got off to a flyer. They've raced away to 21 in no time. Rilasa Reddy, 16 of just 7, is making the bowling side pay for these losers. Long on and deep mid wicket out on the boundary. They're not bowling to the field. It's the better for them is to learn the lesson very quickly, or else this team will make them pay. That's much better. A hint of away movement. Rilasa looking to go downtown, getting no contact with the ball. So 9 runs coming off the first 4 balls. Overpitched wide, and Rilasa lifts it over cover point for a boundary. One bounce and into the fence. That's easy pickings. No one deep on the offside, and you ball a half volley outside off stump. You're asking for trouble. Bob all over the place in the first over and is paying a hefty price for that. That's much better. That's absolutely where he needs to be. Into the stumps on the good length area. End of a successful overs from the Panthers' point of view. They've got 13 of this over. After 2, it's 25 without loss. Sandeep to continue. Went for 12 in his first over. Start off with a fraction short one. Anirudh late on that one. Punches that to mid off for a single and gives it to Rilasa Reddy. Edge just falling short of the short third fielder, and the fielder lets it go through. They'll take a single. Nicely punched. There is a fielder deep on long off, so Anirudh will only get a single. So Anirudh taking his time, just rotating the strike, giving it to Rilasa at the moment because he knew that Rilasa is well set and is looking in very good touch. So that's a very good thing to do for a batter. And you're just starting your inning. All you need to do is give it to the non-strikers and watch it from there. They say the best seat in the house is from the non-strikers end. This time Rilasa looking for the big shot. The ball wasn't there for him. Looking to force it towards the deep mid wicket, not getting it right on the bat. So far so good in this over from Sandeep, but he needs to be consistent with this line and length. Change of field now. Sweeper cover comes in. The man from mid wicket, short mid wicket push to the boundary. Long on and deep mid wicket in place now for Ilasa Reddy. With this field, you cannot give any width to the batter. In the air, just over the fielder at square leg. Will they come back for the second? They do. Oh, that's exceptional running. That's very, very good running. They easily made it. That's how quick these two are. You get this with this pair. They run hard, they run very quick between the wickets, and they understand each other very well, Rilasa and Anirudh. So you have to be very much on your toes to keep them down to one. Down the leg side, the keeper couldn't collect that one cleanly. So two wides. That's a bonus for the Pink Panthers. Single to close out the over. 8 runs coming off that over. After three, it's 33 for without loss. So the the run rate is 11 in over, which is good start for the Pink Panthers. What a shot that is from Rilasa. He is in very, very fine touch. The moment you ball fuller and wider, and with the field up inside the circle, you're giving every chance to the batter to play that kind of shot. And the class act of Rilasa making it look a lot easier. In the air again, chance for the fielder. Oh, he got a hand to it but couldn't hold on to it. The ball is racing away to the boundary. Oh my goodness. Could have been a wicket. In the end, it's a boundary for Relasa. So he's looking to be ultra aggressive, almost falling in the trap, but luck going in his favor. The fielder got a hand to it, running backward, couldn't hold on to it. So back to back boundaries for Relasa, who moves to 31. Good shot from Anirudh, but there was a feeler in the deep. So Anirudh will get a single to close the over. End of a successful over. 15 runs coming off the first over of run, and it's 48 without loss after 4. A shot that is not a very bad delivery, but It's a very classy batter going about his business. That's the that's the advantage of ball batting in the power play. Even with a good ball, you hit it over infield and get a boundary. That is exactly what was required before this ball. Now they're doing it after that boundary. They've placed the man exactly at extra cover boundary. In the air, chance. The fielder is underneath that one and he couldn't get a hand to it. That's very, very poor from the extra cover fielder. He was lazy. He didn't judge the ball. In the end, he just got in a tangle. Relasa gets one more boundary, so his fortune favors the brave. At the moment, it's one-way traffic. The Pink Panthers. What a shot! Shot of authority. Just a couple of steps towards the bowler and then picks the bones out of it. Hits it over mid on this time by Anirudh. So he just took the time initially. Now he's unleashing. Wow, these two are batting very well, making batting look so effortless. Good comeback from the bowler. A dot ball to close out the fifth over. After five, it's 62 without loss. Good shot this from Rilasa. Just clearing his front leg and hitting it over the extra cover fielder for a boundary. Is batting on a different surface today. Looking to be ultra aggressive today. 44 of 20 balls. These two are looking so good. This partnership is now worth 67 in just 5.1 over. Now, this time even better. Wide of the sweeper cover fielder and one bounce into the fence. Back to back boundaries for Rilasa. And the lesson is not being learned by the bowling side. They keep feeding him just outside the off stump. The bowler should rather look to ball into the stumps rather than bowling it outside the off stump. They keep feeding him with that outside off stump delivery. And Rilasa keeps going hard. Back to back boundaries. Now sweeper cover and extra cover out on the boundary. In the air, there is a fielder. This time the fielder makes no mistake. He didn't even have to move. It went straight to the fielder who pouches that one comfortably. Karthik at extra cover makes no mistake. An end of a eventful knock. End of a very, very good knock. He played his part, Rilasa. Unfortunately, missed out on a well deserved 50. He got a couple of lives earlier, but not to be this time. Karthik Pelotla making no mistake at sweeper cover. That's a good catch because that was hit hard and it was traveling, it was flat. First wicket gone down for the Pink Panthers. 71 for 1. Ritwik coming into bat at number 3 for the Pink Panthers. Coming into bat at a very, very important juncture of the game, and he will look to just capitalize on the momentum on the platform set by these two, Rilasa and Anirudh. Ritwik 81 matches. Oh, what a healthy average. Average of 44, strike rate of 154. Gets off the mark with a single, Ritwik. And this is good running. Should have been only a single, but the fielder was at the boundary, so Anirudh easily gets back for the second. Bob, after being hit for a couple of boundaries, gets his man getting the dangerous Rilasa Reddy. out for 48. Nicely bowled. That's much better. But still, Anirudh will come back for the second inside edge and went to the vacant fine leg region. So, successful over, wicket and 14 runs of that over. After 6, it's 76 for 1. Shravan into the attack and greeted with a boundary, this time by Ritvik, who gets his first boundary on the pad, and that's easy. Help your stuff for Ritvik. Gets his first boundary on the board. Down the leg side, he has to reball that one again. What a shot! That stand and deliver. Anirudh is not giving any chance for the bowlers to get settled. He knows that they have got off to a very good start. It's just about keeping the tempo going. And Anirudh, 27 of 15. That's wide. That's what pressure does. In the air, chance again. Oh, put down. The fielder at long on got two hands to it but couldn't hold on to it. That was traveling. And the fielder at long on made a mess of it. Should have been taken. Gets a life, Anirudh. You don't want to be dropping good batters, and Anirudh is one of the best in this side. Single down to long on to close out the over. Expensive over. 13 runs coming off that over. After 7, it's 89 for 1. Oh, what a shot that is! First ball of the over. And Ritwik dances down the track, takes it on the half volley and deposited that one way out of the park over long on. That's a handsome looking shot. That's textbook stuff from Ritwik. The coaches say you want to get as closer to the pitch of the ball to hit the big shot. He got very close to the pitch of the ball and then lifts it over long on for a boundary. Again gives the charge, takes it on the full, hits it hard down the ground. Just a single this time. So Ritwik attacking the batter, attacking the bowler in his first over. Siddesh Samant introduced into the attack in the 8th over. The spinner taken for 7 in his first 2 overs. First 2 balls rather. Very early in his career, Siddesh Samant 12 matches, 16 wickets. So he's a genuine wicket taker in this format of the game with the stats that we have seen. So he'll go for a few runs, but he'll pick up wickets for this side. The Fearless would love to pick up a few more wickets now because this partnership is looking dangerous. And you talk about danger. That's a very, very dangerous shot from Anirudh. He sits back on the back foot and makes full use of the half tracker. Hits it out of the park. 2 boundary, 2 sixes in the first couple of deliveries. Ritwik hitting the first ball for a 6 off the front foot. And Anirudh says, I can do it off the back foot, my dear friend. These two are very, very good batters. They'll make you pay for every loose deliveries. So the bowler will have to be on the toes. 13 of the first 3 balls. And again, this is even better connection. That's way out of the park. Over long on. First off the back foot, now off the front foot. Anirudh, without making a lot of noise, just moved to 40 off just 18 balls. What a batter. Good toss to win for the Pink Panthers. The current run rate is 14.09. Flat in the air, chance and taken this time. Anirudh looking to play the big shot again. Hits it flat and hits it straight to the fielder at long on, who makes no mistake this time. Kaushik, pardon, it's Ramesh at long on who pouches that one comfortably this time, dropping him in the last over. This time he just catches this, and Anirudh, looking to play the big shot, perishes. The second wicket has gone down for the Pink Panthers. Anirudh walking back slowly, couldn't believe his luck. He thought it was there for him. Yes, it was there. It was over an overpitched. He just hits it very flat, straight to the fielder. Could have given some elevation. And walks in is Aditya NK, the captain of the Pink Panthers. A couple of milestones loading for Aditya. He's just 38 runs short of 1,000 runs in the limited overs matches. And also, to go with that, he needs 5 boundaries to get to 100 boundaries in this format of the game. Dot ball to close out the over. 19 runs and a wicket in that over. After 8, it's 108 for 2. In the air and just wide of the fielder at mid wicket. Ritwik with that boundary. So runs are coming thick and fast. What a beautiful shot that is from Ritwik. Just walked across his stumps and plays it in the gap for a boundary. Again an over. Expensive over. 13 runs coming off that 10th over and it's 127 for 2. The players will have drinks now. Siddesh back for his second over. Started off with a boundary. Nicely played by Aditya NK. Just guiding it to get that boundary. So boundary of the first ball of the over. Good running between the wickets. Will they come back for the third? They'll easily. But that's a very, very good call, and they might get a few more here. Nobody backing. So they'll get 4 runs. Aditya will get 4 to his name. Again, they're looking for 2, but they'll not get it this time. What a shot that is from Ritwik. He has hit that a long, long way. That's out of the park. Siddesh, keep going for runs. First over was expensive. Now he came back. Now is proving to be very, very aggressive in this over as well. And Ritwik, especially being very aggressive. 33 of 13. Aditya, 15 of 11. Single down to long on. Again looking to play that one fine. This time it went straight to the fielder at short third. End of the over. 18 runs coming off that over. After 11, it's 145 for 2. What a shot that is! He is looking in very good touch. Not a conventional shot, but he's so good at that. That's a good shot from Ritwik. He's making it look very effortless, very easy, but it takes a lot of practice. Sweeping that one over square leg for a boundary. Got off to a very, very good start. Oh, again a misfield. Just a single this time, so he recovers well. 150 up for the Pink Panthers in just the 12th over.
There's an appeal for LBW and it's been given a very late call there from the umpire, but it's the right call. Ayappa Sagar there
In the air,
trying to get inside the line,
in between the two fielders, a long on and
but
mid wicket.
the bowler saw him
2 runs for
very
Aditya.
carelessly attacking the stump. Was in a no position to play any shot at that one. Trapped in front. Umpire there took his time, but raised his finger up. Just click it down. Ayappa Sagar looked good, but has to walk back. Half of the team now back in the shed for Agile Bowl. 71 for 5 after 11.50.
This time it goes fine and into the boundary. So Aditya getting a move on. 23 or 14 balls.
ball coming high on the bat. Length पे left
On the
side to
pads
start
this
the
time,
run.
worked away on the leg side. The call is for two. That's a big outfield there on the leg side.
Very
So
close
they easily makes
as
it
far
two.
as the field is concerned, but
Shravan going for
let's
plenty in
see
this
who will
over.
go with the sunset. Will be only
15 runs off this over already with a ball to go. Without a lot of pressure, they still got 15. What a shot that is! What a beautiful shot that is! Wide of long on and into the fence. 18 runs off that over. After 13, it's 175 for 2. White ball to start. Kiran the bowler. 2 overs, 28 for Kiran. Every bowler today is travelling. The Pink Panthers have come out with a lot of intent. Every batter that has come into bat have been very aggressive from the word go. What a good running between the
taking his
wickets.
turn, bowling full, using the batter into the
If they
first
see
ball.
half a chance of
Very
converting
good
once
cricket
into
pitch as
two,
well.
these two are
Even
doing
at
that.
Ashit Virat,
They're
the
very
length
quick
on the pitch
between those
economy is
wickets.
29.
Aditya this time plays it wide of long off.
Just like one.
And again a couple of runs for him. So he's not getting the boundaries regularly, but he's getting the twos and threes going. In the air, chance and put down. Couple of attempts, but couldn't hold on to it, the fielder. Just a single, and Aditya gets alive.
In a while,
In the
short
air,
on hold. Second
just
on
wide of the
back
cover
foot.
fielder. They'll come back for the second easily.
doesn't get it
Oh,
out,
what a shot! Walking across the stump,
and a good catch by Vardhan Sharma into the
scoops
fine
it
leg.
over fine
And
leg
this
for a
one goes
boundary.
a batter, very
Very good
good
shot from
performance.
Ritwik. He has raced away to 62 of 23 balls.
So far for the Agile Bulls
Is
as they
so
lead their
so
team
unpredictable.
9 to
Ritwik
7 for the loss of 6
is
after
all the
15
shots
overs.
in the book. Today he has peppered that region towards the fine leg, square leg. He's got a lot of boundaries there in that region. Punch off the back foot. Single to close the over. Oh my goodness, what have you done, keeper? Couple of runs to end the over. 189 after 14. Oh, that's very ordinary in the field. Misreel and they'll come back for the three.
तो दैट रैपिडो कर देता हूँ आराम से आ जाता था उसमें भी मैं क्या आ जाता
Ritwik coming back on strike. That's a good sign for the Pink Panthers. Gets down the track, takes it on the half volley and hits it over long on for a six. What a shot that is. Ritik, take a bow.
145
He's enjoying his time out in the center. He's in overdrive mode today. The moment he comes to the crease, he just playing with a lot of freedom. Short ball, pull it in front of square to the mid wicket region for a single.
आगे हो गया बहुत
Aditya playing a good hand, giving it to Ritwik. He knows that Ritwik is on song, so all he needs to do is get Ritwik on strike, which is doing at the moment very nicely.
another wicket for
With that single, 200 up for the Pink Panthers.
survived a very
In
short
the
ball from
air
the stump in
and in between the two fielders, point and short third.
tried to get to the pitch of the ball and
Ritwik will come back for the second.
out of the park
13 runs coming off that over. 202 for 2 after 15. 5 overs still left. It's in the air and put down again. Aditya gets a life. Good over this under the situation, under the circumstances. Just 7 runs. 209 for 2 after 16. Oh, what a good shot that is. There was a big gap there, and he just manages to
For the loss of 9 after 15.5.
pick that gap very nicely, easily.
They were completely
Aditya
in the previous match.
with that boundary.
Coming back
Timely boundary from Aditya.
coming down.
Good shot again, but there is a fielder there and he didn't even go for the catch. That's very poor. That's very, very poor from the fielder. Should have gone for the catch.
A very unpredictable game. The last man in is Frankie George at number 11 for a child ball. This one outside of them. That's a god ball to close out the over. 2 runs and a wicket coming off from wicket
Wide and the ball is racing away to the boundary. 5 wides that
the
is.
final over for a child ball. As they are only batting 17 overs.
The score moves to 222. How many more can they add?
Only the 17 overs for them. And on the other side, if the boundary
What a shot.
on the offside for Gordon
Will
7,
not get a boundary, but a couple of runs again.
2 for cover. Bongo.
Again a wide.
The start of the over with
This is getting very, very
it was up. Morgan Stanley
frustrating for the bowling side.
ball well when he crossed over. He conceded 5 and took the wicket as well. Was the ball the final over of the innings starts off with a wide.
And a boundary to close the over.
Full delivery on the pace and
Ritwik this
takes it
time gets a
away for
boundary.
Kailash.
Easy pickings. 21 runs coming off that over.
Waiting for
230
Kailash.
for 2 after
He was put
17.
out on their top.
Shravan into the attack, and Aditya goes downtown. With that six, he moves to 50. 50 of just 30 balls. What a strike that is! Over the bowler's head and out of the park.
When they come out to chase, he will be right back after a very short innings break.
Good running. Again in the air. The fielder settling underneath that one, and he takes it. Ramesh it long on, makes no mistake. Aditya looking to score some quick run. Holds out into the deep. 53 of 32 balls. 238 for 3 now. The Pink Panthers. Finally, Shravan getting one. The new batsman in is Vela. Oh, that's a wayward delivery. Down the leg side, it's been given wide. Luckily for the batter, the bowler, that he got away with that. Could have been an easy boundary had the batter got any bat on it. Single, and now Ritwik back on strike. Still two balls left in the over. We'll have to wait and see how he approaches. 82 of 32 balls. What a knock he has played. Good shot over mid wicket, into the gap. Just a couple of bounces and into the fence. He has picked his spot very nicely. Just walking across his stumps, picking that one to the leg side and hitting it in the gap. 86 now. What a fine knock this is from Ritwik. Strike rate of 260. What a shot! What a shot! That was on the pads, but still to hit that out of the park in that region with a longer boundary, it takes a lot out of. He has timed that one beautifully. That's so effortless from Ritwik. He moves to 92 with that with that six. 250 up for the Pink Panthers. Still 2 overs left. Such good inning this from Ritwik. Raghuvanshi into the attack. Starts with a full toss and dispatched out of the park. Vela joins the party and says, Ritwik, if you can do it, I can do it as well. That was a loosener from Raghuvanshi. Getting to ball the penultimate over of the inning, starts with a full toss and greeted with a six. This time it's a wide, looking to ball it away from the ball batter's reach. Ends up balling a wide. Full toss again and a boundary. So runs are coming in the form of boundaries. 11 runs off the first two balls. Interesting choice of bowling. Giving the bowler the first over in the 19th of the innings is a very strange call, and you'll have to pay a price. Now they are placing the extra man towards the deep square leg boundary, getting a man inside from the offside. Villa looking to place that one towards the cow corner, missing it completely. Single, and this is the desired result that the Pink Panthers wanted. They wanted Ritwik back on strike, and they've got that. Still two balls to go in this over. Can he get to his 100 in this over? Oh, I think he has missed out on a full toss. Oh, it's gone to the boundary. Now getting a boundary feels like he has missed out on something. Could have got a six. With the way he's batting, I thought he could have easily got a six out of that ball because that was a full toss. Moves to 96 now, just one shot away from a milestone. Again a full toss. The fielder at short mid wicket got a hand to it. Oh, he's coming back for the second. Vela wanted the strike in the last over. So moves to 98. The score moves to 268 after 19.
268, score 268.
Bob Bob's comes back for his third over and a boundary to start. Villa has just walked into bat and he is now batting on 16. What a scorecard this is for the Pink Panthers. Everybody contributing. Rilasa Reddy setting the tone. 48 of just 22 balls. Strike rate of 218. Anirudh MS 40 of 19. Edge and put down. Oh, it's getting bad to worse now. So Anirudh 40 of 19. 210 strike rate. And Ritwik, what a player. What a knock. 98 of 36. Strike rate of 272. Aditya NK played his part, the captain. 53 of 32. And Vela giving the finishing touches. Oh, this might go to the boundary. Will it? No. And Ritwik coming back for the third. That's a good result. Now Ritwik back on strike. 98 of 36. The man from short third moves to fine leg now. There's a big gap there. Ritwik pulls it to the man at long on. Slight misfield and he'll come back for the second. What a knock this is. What a knock this is. Standing ovation from the dugout. And that's a well deserved 100 for Ritwik. 100 of just 37 balls. What a knock this is. Sit back and admire. You've seen something special from this special player, Ritwik. 37 ball 100. Short ball looking to play the big shot. Couldn't hit that one. Only manages to get a single. And I think it's leg by signal by the umpire. So, last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the innings. 278 on the board. Following the template of Sunrisers Hyderabad today. The Pink Panthers. In the air, chance for Ramesh. And taken. Vela looking to up the ante, looking to score that six. Ends up holding out to the man at long on. 278 on the board for the Pink Panthers in 20 overs. The target for the Fearless when they come out to bat will be 279. It's a mountain to climb. Do join us after the break with the run chase. Welcome back after the break. We are right back with the run chase. Karthik and Ramesh out in the center for the fearless CC. Ritesh Kumar with the ball for the Pink Panthers. This will be a very, very difficult chase for the fearless CC if they have to chase this down. We haven't seen anything like that being chased down on this ground in this season. Outside edge. There is a fielder in the deep on the boundary. Just a single to third man. So both the batters opening the account with the singles. Short ball pulled away in front of square. One bounce, two bounce, and into the fence. Good looking shot. He was on the back foot very quickly. He picked a length very early. Karthik and hits that one to the boundary. First boundary for the fearless CC. Much better this is. Cramping the batsman for room. Dot ball to finish the over. After one, it's six without loss. What a shot that is. It was hit hard by Ramesh. Only manages to hit that one straight to the fielder. Could have been a boundary had he hit that one in the gap. Because that came right out of the screws. Perfect over this from
delivery into the surface.
Ashutosh.
That
Just one
was quick
run.
enough on that occasion. Sandeep
His
Singh
ball
able to
tight
grab
lines. The keeper is
quickly
up to the stump,
goes over and quickly
just
travel up
tying the batsman, not allowing him to step down.
short mid
In
wicket
the air,
and the
chance,
wicket
just falling short of the man at mid off.
inside the circle. So once you get that in the outing,
After two
that
overs,
was
it's
the
eight
best
without
performance
loss.
of on the ground.
Ritesh Kumar to continue.
Third ball down to point lower one. What the aggressive
In
attack
the
from the
air,
line on the off
the
side.
fielder is settling underneath that one at square leg. Oh my goodness, he has misjudged it.
Circle
Got two
broken.
hands to it but couldn't hold on to it.
Sandeep
So
bowling
a chance goes down early in the
nice
innings.
go to the wide of the batter.
Karthik gets a life.
Completely away from the hitting arc. Once again a slow one, a glove. Big guy back of the hand
Again in the
slipper.
air, this time an easy catch to short mid wicket who
Short
makes
mid
no
wicket
mistake.
shot
Ramesh
in the
goes out for just
in the
two.
angle. But a glove play. That ball.
The new batsman in is Shravan. Almost got out on the first ball.
Another change into the bowling attack. Now Narsimha ready with the ball. Starts off with a good delivery. A poor effort there by the wicketkeeper on that occasion. Johnny there failing to get down in time. The ball was quick enough for him. Good delivery, leading in the batter.
In the air, Sachin makes no mistake. So
Economical
Karthik
score
now runs out of luck.
for 5 for
It's
13.
10 for 2. Ritesh Kumar picks up his
Continuing with
second
the
wicket of the over. What a start this is for the Pink Panthers.
surrounded
What an effort that from the bowler. He bowled a previous over, got a couple of wickets, showing some sharpness in the field. That was hit hard, it was travelling. Good effort there at mid off. He's taken the pace off there. So he's bowling well, Ashutosh, keeping it tight. 1.4 overs, just 3 runs. Outside edge and a single. They need more than a single. They're chasing a mammoth total of 279. Single to close out the over. Beautiful over that. Just 3 runs coming off that over after 4. It's 13 for 2. Ritesh Kumar to continue. Got 2 wickets in his last over. Starts off with a short one. Gets a couple of runs, the batter.
व्हाइट वाला क्यों ना बोल लगा के ये वो लगा हुआ
Short and wide. The batsman looking to cut that one. Couldn't get his bat. This time wide.
प्रेमचंद राजेश प्रशांत
Chance of a run out. Appeal and given. Third wicket for Ritesh Kumar. Santanu, the latest to exit, was right in front of the stumps. Easy decision for the umpire. 17 for 3. Oh, wicket on the first ball. He has knocked the leg stumps out of the ground. Dipra just walked into bat and goes back. A collapse. Top order collapse. And 4 wickets for Ritesh Kumar. What a ball that is. First up, right in the block hole. Dipra had no answers to that. 17 for 4. Ritesh on a hat trick. The new batsman in is Akash Pabba. Slip in place. Oh, full toss. Appeal. A strong appeal. Going down the leg side said by the umpire. Almost very close so far. So near, so too close to a hat trick. Akash couldn't get his bat down in time. That was right in the block hole. Ritesh couldn't believe his luck. He thought he had his man. It's 17 for 4 after 5 overs. Chance of a run out. Oh,
This time
would have been
on
curtains.
the track and hit it straight as an arrow on a side flip.
Would have been curtains for Shravan. There was never a single.
Davies and
Ritesh is very,
Davies
very
was
quick on the field.
capable of hitting a long ball.
Edge and into the vacant third man region for a boundary. Akash gets off the mark with a boundary. Ashutosh hasn't got a wicket, but he has bowled well. Oh, that was overpitched. One bounce and into the fence. Slightly fuller and wider, which allowed the batter to just go through with the shot. Appeal. A loud appeal from the keeper.
Again, looking for the big shot.
Nothing from the umpire.
This time gets an inside half.
Sachin was excited
Immediate single now into mid wicket.
but didn't get a decision in favor of him.
Rest of the over. Last ball is
In the air, there is a fielder at long on.
ball goes
And Ritwik,
for a boundary.
the
Fortunately
star with the bat,
for Brave, runs are not
takes it
required.
safely.
This time gets
Akash
an expensive
has to walk back.
99 without any
It's
bounce out.
26 for 5 after 6
Getting
overs.
away
Ritesh to continue. His ball is hurt out today.
Another interaction in
Ball with a
the attack.
lot of
Chance now to get
intent.
into the attack.
Ball quick.
Well,
Good shot.
Siraj on the way.
That's a beautiful
44
shot
of
from
47 for
Shravan.
Siraj. On the other hand, 34 of 28.
Quick single after a boundary.
Tied of 178.
On the pads again, but clearly going down the leg side. Leg by signal by the umpire. Short ball this time. The batsman comfortably defends it off the back foot.
Over point and will go for a boundary.
And one more wicket for Ritesh.
Important
Full and quick. Rattles the stumps.
left hand.
Shravan has to depart.
Well,
32 for 6 now.
strike. 7 for 1. Every bowler chipped in with the wicket and Vardhan Sharma with the final touch 1.4 overs 13 for 2.
Raghuamchi
Prithviraj got a wicket as
takes a
well.
single off the
7 for
first
2.
ball.
Then
Ashutosh to
Bharat
continue his fourth over.
then Achilles from Brave picked up perfect kill 63 of final 63 with the bat and
Dot ball.
the ball missing the play.
What a shot that is. That was in the block hole. And Bob just opens the face of the bat to place it in the gap to get that boundary. Beautifully hit. 7 runs off that over. 8 overs completed. 39 for 6. What a baller. Srivatsan into the attack and into the wickets column. What a ball that is. That's a bail trimmer. First ball and a wicket for Srivatsan, the veteran, showing his experience and skill. 39 for 7 now. Whoa, wow. What a catch that is. That was hit very, very hard. Lot of brute power behind that from Bob. But Srivatsan taking a beautiful catch of his own bowling to get his second wicket. 40 for 8. Kiran, the new batter, out in the center. Single to long on. In the air, one more for Srivatsan. Yes, good catch. That's the ninth down. Gautam to depart. Ramo into the attack. The last batter in is Siddesh Samant. In the air and taken. That's it. The last man to be dismissed is Kiran. 43 all out. The fearless CC. Ramu gets his first wicket, and it's all over. What a commanding, thumping victory this for the Pink Panthers. They have won this match by 235 runs. What a win this is. And the man of the match is Ritvik. 100 of 38 balls with the help of 9 boundaries and 5 sixes.